I am so addicted to these Fritos honey barbecue flavored twists. Oh, hello there! I didn't see you guys standing there. Sorry, while I was sitting there crunching and I was setting this up, I thought to myself, oh boy, this'll make for one of those, oh, I didn't see you there type intros. Anyway, what's going on, guys? It is I, Sly Cooper 88, also known as Steve, and welcome back to episode 6 of Deadpool. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water there. But yeah, when we last left, we went with Cable, we got the stuff to make the Sentinel boot, made an exhibit, Pimp My Ride reference that's like 1,000 years old. And we also ran into Rogue, had our head twisted around to stare at our own butt for a couple of minutes, ran into zombie Gambit clones. High Moon trying to screw us over again. So now we are on our way to go try to rescue Rogue. So let's do this.
Maybe. Is that what I think it is?
This must be a trick. Why would there be...
Shut it, Stuffy. We gotta get down there.
I'm telling you, it's a trick of some sort.
If you saw what we saw, you wouldn't be saying that.
That may...
Here it comes. Here it comes. Get ready. Get ready. Quiet, or he'll hear you.
Well, it's about time someone recognized the need to throw us a party.
Look, there's Rogue over in the VIP section.
And as you guys saw, my controller's about to die, so let me plug this in. Oh, wrong one. That's my PS3 plug-in. Also, I love that Deadpool-y, or, what was it? Ollie G. It's supposed to be an Ollie G reference.
Hi, name's Deadpool. Perhaps you've heard of me? Star of the game that you're currently in.
Oh, yeah. Don't you have your own reality show?
Yep, that's me. So, wanna make out?
No way.
Denied.
Mind if I saddle up to this water hole?
Oh, I love it when you talk like that.
Yes! Now that's more like it.
What? I wasn't talking to you, jerk. Get away.
Does this qualify as an Easter egg?
With all the bunnies around here, I'd say yes.
Hi, Deadpool. So I totally told her this wasn't going to be a hot party, so she didn't come. Thank God. She's not cool enough to hang out with Deadpool. I know. I can't believe she has 2% body fat. Really?
He's falling asleep while they're talking.
So cliche. I know, right? We're so specifically written as female tropes, it's almost painful. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Now they sound like Sims characters. What you doing, Grump?
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey.
He's dreamy.
I hear this party only shows up for gamers with elite skills. Skills with a Z, by the way.
What you doing, Grunk?
So, if I flip a coin, what are my chances of getting tail? Whoa! Hi, will you help me find my lost puppy? I think he went into the cheap motel room across the street. The whole game should be just like this.
If the whole game's like this way, then it's just creepy. And sad. And mainly weird.
Why, hello, nurses. How are we today? Care for a drink?
Hi, Deadpool. Nice muscles. I was gonna say that.
Ladies, I don't mind repeat compliments. This party is awesome. Thank you, High Moon Studios.
What the? Vertigo's here? I thought we killed Vertigo. And Psylocke. Really?
Oh, I love this song.
Getting freaky on the dance floor.
So sexy.
We just did the worm. Did anybody else catch that? Deadpool is having all the fun. I caught myself there. You guys knew what I was really gonna say, but I'm trying to keep it PG, even if this isn't a PG game.
What are the chances I could get some play here?
Ew. Go away. We're not into dudes.
Me neither, sweet cheeks. That means we got something in common.
No one gets in if they're not on the list.
Easy there, Captain Hurry Pants. We got some ladies to woo first. Rogue!
Deadpool? What are you... Don't waste your time with her.
Ooh, Daddy likes.
Just wait, honey. I'm about to blow you away.
What the hell? You mean this whole party was just in our head?
Surprise!
Sinister's
Sinister's got plans for you.
Hey, let me go. Deadpool!
It's payback time, you phasing son of a bitch. So where did all the babes go?
They were never here.
I'm rubber and you're glue. You should see the look on your face. This will not end well.
What you doing, Gronk?
Piece of fat.
Hi.
He's in the shower.
Gronk.
Good, the backup is around. He's running out of assholes to kill.
Good, I was running out of a-holes to kill. What you doing, Gronk? Hi. Hi. Sassy Poo.
That is probably gonna break.
on, Gronk. Hey, welcome back, welcome back there, Clanders. Of course, it's always hammer time.
I can say chimichanga in 7 languages.
Because, just like MC Hammer, I am too legit to quit. Except when it comes to my bank account. Oh snap, did I just actually make a burn? Yes, I did. And I regret nothing.
Hey, maybe do it slower next time.
Yeah, while I was away, guys, I had to let the dogs out and had to let out a Viking battle cry to unclog my toilet.
A shotgun? Can you be more of a noob?
And also I had to double check to make sure it wasn't trash day since it was a holiday. So all those things are cleared up and I'm good now. That was a pain to try to unclog my toilet.
We need to reconnect that wire somehow. The power. Now these should come in handy.
Ugh, roared so loud, people thought I was the Dragonborn from... People would have thought I was the Dragonborn from Skyrim. Also, I'll need to sanitize my bathroom floor and everything later. I gotta get this out the way, and then I'm going to eat lunch. And then I'm gonna clean.
It's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me. Whoa,
What is he doing?
Wrecked him. Darn near killed him.
Wrecked him? Darn near killed him.
Talk about breaking the suspension of disbelief. I don't trust guys with porno mustaches.
What?
Where do you suppose Blockbuster took Rogue? Maybe he's trying to make her fall in love with him.
Would never work. His aftershave is repugnant.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably just gonna torture her and kill her.
Yeah, that's just how it is, though, Clanders. The messages come in slow. Imagine what'll happen if my channel picks up and I got dozens of people messaging me.
Assholes!
Listen, I'll tell you like I told Troop 42 of the Girl Scouts. I don't want cookies. Okay? Except for the Samoans. If you got the Samoans, I'll make a deal with you. Because, not gonna lie, those Samoan cookies are on point.
Deadpool, smash!
I know most people don't like the Samoan cookies, but me and my mother love the crap out of them. Actually, I haven't upgraded in a while. No, I didn't want to buy the size. Well, okay then. You know what? Why not?
Are you ready? Useless. Just a blur.
Yep, don't like the size. Staying with the hammers. Always trust the hammers in this game. They will never steer you wrong. Steve pro tip for Deadpool the game. Always stick with the hammers, they will never fail you.
Now that was a firefight. Smells like our bathroom back home. It smells like poo.
You know, it's kind of sad that High Moon didn't actually get to do a sequel to this because I so want a sequel to this.
Hey, there's road. Okay, so we need to get our ass across this river of shit somehow.
Any ideas?
Sink, sink, sink.
Wait, do that again.
Do what? That. Oh, we could use our bubbles to jump across. Well, isn't that handy? Oops. Didn't want to jump on those magic bubbles anyhow.
I wish you guys could see
Wow,
my face.
there
I'm
is
trying
a
so
lot
hard not to
of
laugh.
sewage down here for one prison. I mean, really?
You know, everybody's been raising a stink about this Wonder Woman only screening. And it's actually kind of starting to get on my nerves a tad bit. I'm not trying to down you, Clanders. I'm just saying in general, I am getting really kind of tired of hearing people talk about that. Like it's the end-all be-all. It's like, dude, what's wrong with a Wonder Woman only movie? Like a women's only screening of Wonder Woman. Like, why is that the thing that makes you a bad person?
Just need to clear my head.
barely made that. Oop, not the right one. That's the one. Okay. Do I have everything in this area? Oh, no I don't. Can I get up there? No, I cannot get up there. And I don't think I can... Oh, wait. Okay, I see what I need to do. Hold on, guys. I gotta get the super boosty. The super whooshy. The Kamatushi? I don't know, the completing the Tenshin Budokai, I don't know anymore. At this point, I'm just making up jokes. And hoping they work. Because, Lord knows... Now, let me clarify, Clanders, to you and everybody else that's upset over that. It's not that guys aren't allowed for the first viewings, it's just that particular theater in Texas thought it would be a great promotional tool, especially since DC wanted to sponsor it, to have a woman's only screening for like a particular night after it, for, you know, opening night or a particular night during its first opening. Now I know and I know people are upset about that, and I can maybe kind of see why, but I also think that it's a bit childish too. It has nothing to do with social justice warriors or feminism. They just wanted to do something cool. And plus, let's be honest, Clanders, this is the first modern day, like, female superhero movie. You don't think that they wouldn't do something special for Wonder Woman, especially since this is, like, her debut movie? I get the mentality behind it, but I also think it's a bit childish, too, to sit there and get mad because it's a woman's only screening. It's like, you know, there's other things to worry about in the world besides, you know, whether you get to see a movie or not. Ooh. And I'm about to die here. Yeah, it has nothing to do with feminism or being a social justice warrior. They just thought, oh, you know, Wonder Woman's having her debut movie. Let's do something cool by having, you know, mothers and daughters get the chance to go see it. And then, of course, everybody on the internet, as we know, Clanders, who's butthurt, wanted to sit there and say, well, that's not fair. Why do women get to see it first? It's like, you know, and people are saying, well, why doesn't it offend you, Steve? Let me explain also why it doesn't offend me. Because I'm also an independent comic book creator. And as a creator, I think that it's actually a cool and great marketing tool as well. I mean, think about it. 75 plus years we've waited for Wonder Woman to get a film, and every project fell through. Every single one. Even Joss Whedon's. So now, for the first time, at least in terms of comic book movie history, at least until the 70s, a lot of people don't know Wonder Woman did have a film originally, but it was in the 70s. And a lot of people don't count that because it was during the roller derby discotheque era. So this is like the first, like, actual finite Wonder Woman movie. So I kind of see, as I said, I kind of see why people would be upset, but I also am thinking that they're taking it a little bit too far. Like, well, why can't guys go see it? They're not saying that guys, don't get to see it. It's just a theater in Texas that thought it would be a cool idea.
My bullets! Mine!
Well, that is true too. People on the internet are being way too whiny as of late.
That's Major League talent right there.
My whole thing is, if you have obstruct criticism, that's fine. You're entitled to have obstruct criticism, but don't blanket it with BS. Oh well, why can't guys go see Wonder Woman?
Why? Too much?
Let's see. Maybe because
Shiny.
people have been waiting for years, including a lot of female comic book fans. There's a little something called not being selfish. Just saying. I mean, I've had many discussions, Clanders, with people about this. And almost all of the people that I've talked to have said the same thing. No offense, Little Bible, but I don't think I'll be checking out that video. Hotbed topics and politics. The only reason I'm talking about this is because it correlates to comics.
Be proud of.
That's a death he can be proud of.
Egregious.
But yeah, it's not even just that thing, Clanders, but it's just in general. People have become a little too cynical and whiny in today's world. They always want everything for free. Well, it's funny. The whole transphobic or trans thing. I think people are blowing it a little bit more out of proportion than they really need to. I mean, me personally, I can see why people would have a problem with it, but I also think that there are other problems in the world that really should be solved first, not worrying about who... Oh, I could have just hit the melee button. I mean, that's... I tend, like I said, I tend to avoid hotbed topics. Not because I'm scared of my opinion. It's not that. I don't feel like it's prevalent to the things that I do, if that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. I hit the water. I just nullified the trophy. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'm going back. I'm going back to the checkpoint. I am getting this trophy. You know, I am like Gordon Ramsay. I will find the lamb sauce. Nah, I don't know. I just think that with everything going on in the world, Clanders, people need to stop worrying over wishy-washy crap like that. Like, I can understand people being upset about it, maybe thinking it's not fair. I get that. But what I can't accept for the life of me is people's wishy-washy nature about it, like it's supposed to be this terrible demonic thing. And it's not. And are you serious? I was right there on the ledge. I don't know. The world's become too wishy-washy, and I don't like that. I don't like that, you know, people can't have fun. You know, the phrase, "this is why we don't have nice things," heavily applies to today's world, Clanders. I mean, we're getting a Wonder Woman movie. We got an Avengers movie. We got all these movies. And people aren't happy.
Explosive barrels. How convenient.
Here's my thing on that. SJW, feminist, KKK. I mean, no offense, but why is everybody trying to bring each other down as opposed to trying to build each other up? And I know that's a very blanketed statement, but it's just what I believe. It's like there's no reason that everybody has to get upset and angry over the smallest and dumbest things. And I love this reference coming up.
Ooh, how exciting. This is great. Enough already! No wonder I stopped playing JRPGs.
It's supposed to be a nod to Final Fantasy if you guys don't get that reference. I don't know. I'm one of these comic creators that I believe that there should be, you know, positivity and good in the world, as opposed to just, well, you didn't write this character right, or you wrote it with this agenda. You know, that's why I kind of had to shake my head, honestly, at the whole, like, Mockingbird situation. Everybody getting mad, oh, why does the character have to have a feminist agenda? Why does every character have to be the same? Let characters be different. I'm not saying don't. Now, if you want a case of somebody putting far too much of their politics, honestly, into comics, you know, then by all means, let's talk about he who writes Captain America to be a Hydra agent recently. Let's talk about Nick Spencer. Do I agree with the stuff Nick Spencer has done with Captain America? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Am I going to terrorize him and poke fun at him for doing so? No. You know, that's the thing with the world, Clanders, is people don't want it. People would much rather, you know, be whiny about everything, as opposed to just being, you know, obstruct and mature. And rather than, you know, giving, you know, helpful, constructive criticism, you know, they want to bash everything. And I never understood that. I've never to this day still understood that. Like, why that had to be a thing. Maybe that's just part of the culture. But it's something I refuse to try to honestly accept because it's ridiculous. And I have no clue where I'm going. Where was I at? Okay, was I over here? Okay, I was over here. Let me jump down a second. Okay, yeah, I was over there. I'm going over here. Hey, that dude followed me.
Surrender, swine!
Okay, I think I figured out where I'm supposed to go now. Yay! I'm doing stuff. I'm making things happen. You know, there's a great quote. I always love that quote when they're talking about Deadpool. We're gonna need a bigger everything. Okay, nope, not there.
Step on up! Step on up!
Hi, I'm here to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, the great Wade Wilson.
Can't die right now. I have an appointment. Here's my backside.
Oh shit! Everybody! It's only a matter of time!
I know who you're referring to with that statement, too. I tend to try to not listen to people like her.
Bad news, poo-poo heads. I'm back.
Bad news, boo-boo heads, I'm back.
Wow, he had a lot of guts.
I love that. Wow, he had a lot of guts.
We are all pawns in the game of life.
I smell blood.
Yeah, that's... Ah! Where did you come from? Yeah, that's one thing that I just get slightly agitated by is everybody just getting like so worked up over all of this stuff. It's like, really? See, look at that. That's like the freakiest thing ever. Like, Deadpool is regenerating his costume on the fly. It'd be weird if he had like a nanite thing that actually made his costume grow back like that.
This is gonna hurt.
I mean, it'd be awesome. And he'd probably abuse the crap out of it. I don't know. I mean, as a comic creator, I can see a lot of problems, but I also believe that, you know, there should be a better solution, not necessarily a completely finite one. But I also believe as a gamer that, you know, yeah, there's always going to be those games or gamers that prefer, you know, the scantily clad JRPG type protagonist. What I have to laugh at is everybody was trying to, some people blame, here's the thing, people blame the new Tomb Raider on SJWs. I didn't mind that they were trying a different approach with Laura.
and wealthy.
Now, if it was forced, I could understand, but it didn't come. Playing that game and playing, you know, Rise, I don't see that. Those are examples of games that I didn't get the SJW vibe. I just got, okay, they're telling a story with, you know, a reboot of the character, for example. Now, if you want an example of social justice warrior stuff or trying to fit a curriculum or mold, then let's, you know, talk about the revitalization of, you know, Barbara Gordon from Oracle to Batgirl again, to then being a woman who looked like she was in her 30s to now a college-aged teenager again. Let's talk about that route. If people want to bring up, you know, that, oh, they're just trying to make everything so appealing to hipsters and,
really.
you know, and the older fans are never pleased by it.
For the purposes of creating an entertaining mechanic that players can employ to achieve an optimal amount of fun factor, we limited our teleporter to a shorter range than usual.
Yay!
What sounds confusing, Clanders? And I just missed what that thing was saying. I don't know. I mean, I have no problem the whole Batgirl thing. Well, no. They try to state that during... Oh, the whole Batgirl thing? Well, the way they wrote it out...
Hey again, little buddy. You taking me to Rogue?
Well, here's the thing. With
that felt like a lesson.
With Barbara, they tried to explain, oh, she had Brainiac technology in that, you know, in her back. Okay. So far, so good. I'm on board with this. But then they tried to explain, well, oh, she can walk again because of said technology. Okay, once again, fine. Doesn't explain the de-aging. If anything, what that tells me, marketing-wise, is you want to be, you know, edgy and, you know, okay, characters... Here's the thing about that. I get that you gotta revitalize characters, make them cooler and hipper for younger generations. That's not what bothered me about it. I actually was all for that. You know, her, you know, going on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. That didn't bother me. What bothered me about it was Barbara's in her mid to late 20s. Why is she now acting like she's in her early 20s to late teens? Like, I guess maybe that's just the way, like, she was drawn.
FYI for all you nerds,
but the way she's drawn, it just comes across that way. Which is really, like, weird and disconcerting to me. But a lot of people got upset about that. Why should she walk? You know, why are you gonna de-promote, you know, what was it? Oh shoot, what was her name? Stephanie Brown, there we go. Why are you gonna demote Stephanie Brown back to spoiler? But it's like, the fan in me really didn't like that stuff, but, you know, the creative in me is like, okay, they're trying to revitalize the characters, so they're appealing. And it's kind of much like people say, well, Steve, how are you going to make a career doing games and writing comics? That's kind of counterproductive. Not really. As long as I try not to hit all these pitfalls.
Well, hot damn, there's Rogue. That mutt did lead us to her. I owe him a treat.
But yeah, I don't... I don't know, I mean, it's a slippery slope, and it's, you know, a fickle thing to really, like, try and get into as far as, well, oh, you know, this is like this, I don't like it. That's just that's the whole point of what I was trying to, in my long-winded speech here, try to say, is, you know, we need to go back to the values, and to the values of, well, hang on a second, sorry guys. Had to answer a text message real quick. But yeah, that's just the finite example of what I was trying to express, is...
Schizophrenia beats being alone, am I right? Yep.
You got it.
You know, but that's just what I'm trying to express, is that, you know, we need to go back to the ways of being able to...
Hold up! I got an idea. Rogue will be so impressed when I save her. Hey, player! You coming or what? Dumbass. Move that camera and find me. I'm over here.
Sorry, I'm getting text messages here that that are important that I have to try to answer, guys. Sorry about that. Was getting text messages from my mother about a few things. But anyway, back to what I was saying. No, I mean, we need to go back to the finite. I keep saying the word finite like it's going to make me intelligent. I need to stop doing that, using words I'm not even clear on the context of. But we need to go back to the ways of just learning to agree to disagree. And that's the problem, not even just in the U.S., but the problem around the world, is everybody wants to get into an argument to feel special, to feel positive, and I don't like that, because it's very toxic. It's a very toxic attitude to have. Now, let's stare at Deadpool's ass here.
That'll blow up real nice. Oh, I see. We're planting bombs. All right, only 2 more to go.
But anyway... Whee!
Who gets killed with a hammer? I mean, seriously.
You know, it is kind of sad when you're not trying to spread a moral message.
Whoa! Gonna need a mop-up over here!
I mean, it's one thing if you have a story to tell, but it's a completely other when you're just trying to spread your political views or, you know, the rhythmic of the world and whatnot. It's like, you know, there's... And that's the sad point, Clanders.
You mess with the bull, you get the hammer! Wait, that doesn't make sense.
You know, that... I don't know. Like I said, it's a slippery slope. We unfortunately live in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
No wonder Rogue can't fly out of here.
Let's take him out as soon as we finish setting these charges. That's two.
All this work better be worth it.
Hey, it's me.
I love that. Hey, it's me. We know. I would have loved a part where the voice in his head went, we know. No. Nah, trust me, I hear enough about it on Twitter from a lot of the creators I follow and have friended.
Last one. Time to take out Sinister. Then we'll save Rogue.
I mean, look.
Then we'll get her naked. But first,
I mean, look, I don't necessarily agree with the LGBT lifestyle, but I'm not gonna down people because of it, and I'm not going to, you know, just be like, ugh! You know, every time I like see somebody who is either trans or, you know, identifies as a woman or any of that stuff. You know, I'm not going to do that. Because to me, I've always been the kind of person, Clanders, I've always been the kind of person that I respect people on a human level. Which is how I think it should be. I think you should always respect people on a human level.
I told you. Shh, you're Sinister. Experiment with Rogue is finished. Speak. Still alive, you say? I should have. Guess this is the real Sinister.
Maybe if you kill him stealthily, he'll die for reals this time.
We'll need to be extra quiet. No shooting, throwing grenades, or funny business.
They better not mess this up and alert the guards.
They get it, and we get it. Up close and personal. Sinister.
No, I know you didn't. I'm just clarifying to a lot of the other viewers and
Like bad dog
and
farts.
you know, in general, clarifying my stance on it. I don't. Exactly, people.
That is real.
Deadpools!
We have to sneak up on Sinister, so be quiet. In a world where dipshits get killed with hammers.
I love that.
That did some damage.
Come on, let's get him!
Ah, come on.
Be stealthy this time, jackass.
You look surprised. Are you surprised?
Well, you know, I've never understood that to me. Like, why not agree to disagree on stuff?
This just might be a little overkill.
What the? Wait a minute. Did I just hear that on the recording machine right? Is somebody from Canada trying to call my house?
Gross. And here we go. Oh. Are you almost done? Where the hell is this conversation going? Hey, numbnuts! We're about to kill Sinister and beat the game, and you're spending time talking to him? Don't do it. Guy has loser written all over him. You shouldn't converse with strangers online. They'll end up at your front door and put their finger in you.
What?
Come on already! Damn, this guy is desperate. Just press the button.
To me,
Married?
I don't really
you're
go.
not a minor.
To me, I try to be neutral. To me, it's like I've never understood that. Oh, are you conservative or are you liberal? I'm me. Like I don't.
I think he is coming.
I guess I come from a different generational background, but I don't see the point one way or the other. To me, it's like, to me the mentality is, well, oh, if you go one way, then you have to stay that way. No, it's not like Mass Effect where you're either a paragon or a renegade. You have different feelings and different views on stuff. I mean, there's a reason I model myself, at least personality and moral-wise, after, say, like somebody like, you know, Steve Rogers before the whole Nick Spencer Hydra agent thing. It's like, I have my beliefs, but I also respect the views of others and their feelings and orientations, etc.
One quick thrust.
Surprise! Ha! Got the little bitch this time, didn't we?
Ugh.
Pose for the camera, Mr. Silly. I am so posting this on Twitter.
Idiot. You killed another clone.
Shut it, Summers. Are you texting from the future?
Yes. Don't believe me? Check the label on his back.
It says made in China. Machine wash, cold only.
The other label.
Ah! This is another goddamn clone.
You also completely forgot to rescue Rogue. By the way, she's about to be tortured and killed by Blockbuster in some kind of arena.
Shit! Deadpool just checked into arena.
Looks like we got here just in the nick of time.
Here comes the train. Get him while he's all dizzy. Let's get him.
Send in reinforcements!
Here comes the cavalry.
Deadpool! Time to die!
You want mustard with that?
I'm gonna pound the hell. Hit him while he's stunned.
Nasty slime. Should have used the bottom. You're no match. Don't worry, Rogue. We've got you.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying, Flanders.
Yowza! Rogue is messed up.
She needs to absorb our healing factor through skin contact.
Yes! Rogue, there's no time to explain, but we gotta suck face like there's no tomorrow. Oh, I'll be gentle, darling. Hey! Holy shit!
Is that even legal?
Rogue, baby! You're sucking too much of my... Oh!
Oh, my.
Now that's what I call a kiss, sugar.
Holy shit! We're in her head now!
The girls are as firm as ever.
Ma'am, I'm a little turned on right now.
It's showtime.
Are we in her head?
Enjoy it while it lasts. We have boobs attached to us.
Is that the best y'all can do?
Hands up. Time to work.
Kicking their asses!
Come on now. Can't y'all handle little old me?
She's so hot!
Don't forget sassy.
I'm gonna show you. Feel so alive.
Okay, I guess I only got swords.
Not too much woman for y'all.
Give us hell, Rogue!
Don't go easy on me now.
Swords are sharp.
Don't worry, Rogue. We'll save you. Mr. Snookums? What are you... No guts, no gore. You see what we
Have I seen Rick and Morty? Actually, I'm glad that you reminded me of that, Clanders. I need to finish up season 2. I'm on, like, I think the 6th or 7th episode. This lever! You mean the lever that opens that door? Yes, this specific lever that was created just to open this door.
Nuts, this is gonna hurt. All right, player, let's not be shy. Just start a cutting. Dude, we have another dude inside us. Yeah, not in the fun way.
What is that? It's a four-armed zombie! I knew there'd be zombies down here! Kill it!
Never speak of this.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta do this all over again?
No guts, no gore. You see what we did there? About the... Forget it.
How profound.
All right, the cart is ready. Pull that lever to open the gate.
Okay, I'm pulling this lever right here to open the gate.
Which lever?
This lever.
That's fine work with that lever, son.
Yes, the gate is now open because I pulled
Dude!
this lever.
We get it, High Moon. Thanks. Nuts, this is gonna hurt. All right, player, let's not be shy. Just start a cutting. Dude, we have
Sorry, I
another
had to eat a
dude
couple of
inside
chips
us.
there, guys.
Yeah, not in the fun way.
What is that? It's a four-armed zombie.
It's a four-armed zombie!
Zombies down here. Kill it!
Yes, yes! Stand next to the red barrel! Deadpool angry!
It's unstable! Cake and grenades! But the cake machine is unstable! Are you sure? We have to risk it! We got him! Help me!
Hey, babe, good to see you. Dad, my girl. Omnipotent. Otherworldly. Hot. She totally wants me. And I understand that because I totally want me too. We met during some of my near-death experiences. We can't be together until I die. But I can't die. Hey, babe, good to see you.
It's been a long time, darling.
What am I doing here? What are you doing here? Why are we dancing?
You've bled out, my love. And now we're together. As always, our time is short. I need you to do something for me.
Just name it, Sugar Skull.
Mr. Sinister is exhuming mutant corpses and harvesting their DNA.
Ooh, sounds heavy.
The spirits of those mutants still linger here, yearning to stop him. I cannot claim them.
Hey, who ate my late burger with queso?
You want me to free their souls, my bony muffin?
Yes.
I got this, babe.
Deadpool.
Yes, my bony bride.
Pull yourself together.
What a dream.
Ha! We're sending you down the tracks. Yeah, treasure hunters will know what to do with a zombie.
Zombie? Treasure? Legs! It's that! Oh, how we miss these. All right, a keg to get the minecart moving. But why use one keg when we can use 3? Why use 3 when we can use 1,000,000 exploding kegs?
Stop! That isn't a toy! Stop! He wasn't programmed to handle this type of abuse! Oh, no! Stop, please! You break the scripting for the level!
Scripted? Hey, only I'm allowed to break the 4th wall in this game. Hey, where did that keg machine go? In the kegs! Maybe we should have listened to that cow.
Go now!
Ooh, nasty slide. Should have used the ball out. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Okay, so well, that totally did nothing.
That symbol looks awfully familiar. That's our symbol!
Old Genosians had an incredible sense of style.
Why would our symbol be in the catacombs of a freaky mutant island? It's like they knew we were coming. Dun, dun, dun! A tasket, I'm jumping up the wall.
That's fine work on that lever, son.
Door open? Check. Now for the minecart. Bullets! How convenient. Rat-a-tat. Yep, definitely broken script. Egg should totally be blowing up right now. Mustard with that?
Alright, where's... there we go. Well, okay, I think I finally hit a save point. So with that, guys, I think I'm gonna stop this episode of Deadpool. We went on a little longer than we thought, and of course, obviously, a lot of heavy discussion and pandering and whatever else you want to classify me and Clander's discussion as. But I don't really apologize for how I feel, guys. I am a very neutral person, and I do respect others. Yeah, see ya, Clanders. And I do respect others. It doesn't matter if you're LGBT or, you know, if you're somebody else from around the world, as long as you don't have a very extremist mindset in terms of you want to do others harm and you want to, you know, put others down because of what they believe, you know, then I can't really support you and I won't support you. But if you're somebody who, you know, you want to work together to make a better tomorrow for the world, or you want to make somebody's day a little better, then you know what? Do you and do your thing. Do what makes you and others happy. So with that, guys, I'm going to stop right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Deadpool, and I will see you guys in the next one.